and welcome to another edition of the One Kindred, One Business Initiative series, brought to you by the Office of the Chief Economic Advisor to the Imo State Government of Nigeria, under the leadership of distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma. My name is Kenneth Amechi, and I'm a professor of business and sustainable development at the University of Edinburgh in the UK. I hold a chair in sustainable finance at the European University Institute in Florence, Italy. And I'm also the chief economic advisor to the Imo State government. It's my pleasure to welcome you today. And it promises to be an interesting edition because we are doing something we haven't done before. We are going to the schools, the universities in Imo State, and how the OKOBI agenda is informing academic curriculum development, as well as the recruitment of young people into the OKOBI movement. OKOBI is not just for rural people and old people. OKOBI is also for the young ones, for the future, and for the sort of economy we want to create in Imo State and beyond. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy today's edition. And if you have questions, don't fail to ask. But before we continue, I want to invite my co-moderator, Professor Jude Nzako, to say hello to you.
Thank you, Prof. Hello, viewers and great panelists are joining, welcoming you to today's webinar. As always, this is a completely new blend of the OKOBI webinar series. So I invite you all to relax and enjoy the discussion. There's something different and good is promised to come up today. My name is Professor Jude Nzako, and I am the Director General for Imo State Investment Promotion Agency. Stay tuned always. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. And if you are new to the OKOBI movement, and OKOBI here means One Kindred, One Business Initiative. If you are new to it and you're wondering what it's all about, it is an initiative by the government of Imo State to help address the challenges of unemployment. Imo State is unfortunately a victim of her own success. We have high literacy level, we have highly educated population, but unfortunately, most of the time we go about looking for jobs, young people especially. So the OKOBI movement is one way of telling us to create our own jobs, and we can do this, and the government is there to support the things we do. And beyond the government, OKOBI is also a market-led initiative where we are dependent on opportunities in the market, opportunities created both locally and internationally. So that way we can become a truly entrepreneurial state and entrepreneurial society. So if you are new to it, I hope this short clip, gives you a better understanding of what we're trying to do here.
Chichi baby, now you be this longest time oh. See as you dey shine. E be like say you don't get job for oil company oh.
Oil company job, ke? I no get any oil company job oh. This shine where they see me shine so. Now as a result of OKOBI.
Which one be OKOBI now? I beg also for your babe oh. I need help bad.
How bad? Now you never hear about OKOBI. OKOBI now One Kindred, One Business Initiative. We go help wipe out poverty and create employment for you and everybody for your community. Check around you now. Use your sense. Calculate any business where you go fit set up together with your kinsmen, community members, and even your friends, whether na rice farming, palm kernel shells, poultry, fishery, pineapple production, rabbit keeping, oil production, honey production, plus other etc. Set them up as joint business with your family and friends. Then reach out to the Office of the Chief Economic Advisor to Imo State Government. Him go guide you, direct you as you go take do am. This business go work well, bring go bonge profit and create employment for we people.
How I go fit get them for phone I beg?
Oh yeah, call this number. You go get all the answers where you need about OKOBI. 0701 351 2035. 0701 351 2035. Or you call 0911 436 0076. 0911 436 0076. Or you book appointment to get meeting to find out everything about OKOBI. OKOBI, now the feature of the shared prosperity agenda of the Executive Governor of Imo State, distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma.
OKOBI, Omona Wike, Owoyala.
It's green for me.
Okay, welcome back. So let's go straight to business. And since this is a new approach, a new angle to what we have been doing so far, a new angle in the sense that we are going to the universities, we are speaking specifically to young people. I want to invite the Office of the Chief Economic Advisor to give us an overview of what this new angle is all about and what you have been able to achieve since it was launched in May this year. So I invite Mrs. Adeze Waka, who is leading on this, to give us more information about it and what we aim to achieve with it.
Okay, thank you very much, Prof. And hello, listeners. Thank you for joining us today. So when we launched the One Kindred, One Business Initiative in Imo State in 2022, we knew it was a model that would help us address unemployment and informality, and also help us to create jobs in Imo State. However, what we did not envisage was the speed of impact and how much we will be able to achieve within 2 years. So the accelerated impact and the number of businesses, currently we have over 500 businesses registered under the OKOBI initiative and also over 15,000 jobs. With that speed of impact, we knew that it was time for us to move further. And that was what brought us into this offshoot of One Kindred, One Business initiative, which is the OKOBI Students Club. The OKOBI Students Club in Imo State is aimed at targeting the students, not waiting completely till they were done with schools, with their schooling before launching into unemployment or struggling to get a job. So we went into the universities, or we changed our focus or added them to our focus to create entrepreneurial skills in these students before they graduate. So, and remember that One Kindred, One Business initiative is group-based entrepreneurship model, and we emphasize the power of collaboration. So we are teaching these students how to collaborate, how to do businesses together by bringing together their skills, their resources, their competencies, and using it to set up businesses within the school and even on their own. So that is what we have been doing in these past few months. And currently we have over 300 students across the universities in Imo State that has launched the OKOBI Students Club. And we also have more universities coming on board. We are still preparing for their launch immediately they resume for their next academic session. So this idea that has come on board and that we're using right now to build these skills in the students, we've realized that the students have learned about entrepreneurship, but not the group-based one. So the Students Club curriculum focuses on 3 pillars. The first one is teaching them the teaching bit where they learn about the model, where they understand collaboration, how to structure a business that is owned by a group, and also how we bring on board other experts from across different fields to come and teach them online, and their university lecturers or to handle the other bits offline. Then we have the practical bit where the students have to put in practice what they have learned by setting up their own group businesses within the schools or setting up group businesses in groups inside the school. Then we also have the research aspects of it, where students now come up with research ideas and develop research alongside the academic coordinators based on what is happening around them and what they have been able to observe while developing these skills. So that is what the OKOBI Students Club is all about, and that is how far we've come on them. So we have our academic coordinators from some of these universities on board this webinar today that will tell us what they are doing and how far they've come and where they are going in their Students Club idea. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Before we move to the specific schools, is it possible to tell us the universities we have engaged with so far?
Yes, currently we have engaged the Kingsley Ozumba Mbadiwe University, that is KOMU. We have also engaged UAES University Umagwo. We've engaged Claretian University in Nekede. We're in talks with Imo State University, Federal University of Technology Owerri, and also Federal Polytechnic Nekede, among others.
Okay, but is this program restricted to universities? Because you may also have secondary schools and others who might be interested, because it's always good to catch them young. Do you foresee or envisage working with secondary schools as well?
Yeah, currently we have 3 secondary schools. In fact, they reached out by themselves to say, we love the OKOBI students club idea, and we would want to start teaching our own from the secondary schools. And we said, fine. So we have a curriculum for even secondary schools where we brought it down to their level to teach them the OKOBI model. We have 3 secondary schools on board at the moment and many more to come.
Okay, so if they want to contact any school or university that wants to be part of this, what do they need to do?
Yeah, first of all, they need to contact our office on our phone. They can write us. They can also call us on phone or WhatsApp us. We'll reach out to them and discuss with them.
Okay, is it possible to give out the numbers you would like them to contact the office on?
Yes, 0911 436 0076. I'll take that again. 0911 436 0076. They can also send us a WhatsApp on 0901 158 9113. WhatsApp again, 0901 158 9113. Thank you.
Okay, what about the social media platforms? Because some of these young people are savvy these days and they want to go online. Do we have social media presence in any way?
Yes, we do. They can check us out on Chief Economic Advisor to the Imo State Government, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and on LinkedIn. Chief Economic Advisor, Imo State Government.
Okay, fantastic. Stay with us while we go to the different universities now. So I want to go to Dr. Sir Hilary Akudike. Sir, do you want to say hello to our audience before we proceed?
Yes, Prof. It falls in line with the idea we have. I really would like to welcome all of us to the webinar series for today, which is broadcast in some radio stations. Yes. I read it at my university, and you can also remember you came physically with your people, and it was a wonderful occasion that very day. That was in our first semester of last session, and now we are in another session. So I think I will stop so far. I'm happy that we are part of the process of making sure that the youths and the young ones are empowered, economically, and then eradicate poverty if that is possible. Thank you, sir.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Dr. Akudike. Do you want to tell us the name of your university? Because many people listening may not know the university you're talking about here. So give us an overview of your university and what you do and how you became part of the OKOBI movement.
Yes, okay. Thank you, Prof. One more time. My university is Kingsley Ozumba Mbadiwe University. Is the next university after the Imo State University. We are just relatively 5 years old in existence, and we have graduated a number of students. For now, I'm the Dean of Faculty of Social and Management Sciences, and the Vice Chancellor is receptive to this program, and he has given us all the enablement to drive the process. He's Professor INS Dozier. I'm sure you know him very well. He's a very easygoing man, and he's encouraging us in no small measure to ensuring that this program is seated strongly at Kingsley Lozumba Mbadiwe University. Thank you, Prof.
Thank you. And we have to acknowledge that your university is the first in the country to adopt the OKOBI agenda, to invite us to launch. That was, I guess, May 28th of this year. So you've been a pioneer in that space. But it'd be nice to tell our audience why you chose to be part of the OKOBI movement. What exactly do you want to achieve by adopting this model?
Yes, when the idea was meted to us, we saw that it is in line with the program of the university at the moment. So, like we have Director of Entrepreneurship Studies, in the university, and then we have in the Department of Entrepreneurship, where we teach students to specialize, to have a bachelor's degree on entrepreneurship. Then when this idea came about, we said that is wonderful. And then, we teach them under partnership, sole trader, sole proprietorship, and then cooperative societies, as well as private limited liability companies. But when this idea now came, which is a replication, or rather a microcosm, or a kind of a mirror image of what we mean by partnership and maybe private limited liability companies, or even cooperative societies, but it's on a more non-stringent style, where you give students this special idea that they can work together. Because most times the problem of partnerships and all that is sustainability. They break up over a little time, but if at the at the university level, students are given this skill that they can work together, and drive out this fear that businesses done together or by 2 or 3 people don't normally succeed. So the idea that OKOBI is bringing is to enunciate this and revitalize this concept of cooperation and collaboration, that people can do businesses together and it will succeed and survive. So the lessons they will gather in various lectures and interactions will help them to restore their confidence that truly they can do businesses together. That is the key thing, which I think this OKOBI has re-emphasized. And that's what gave us the courage and the idea to join and then prosper this concept. So we are happy that OKOBI is a partner in progress to what we are doing at Kingsley Lozumba Mbadiwe University. Thank you, Prof.
Okay, thank you. Let me invite Professor Jude Nzako to explore with you some of the things you've achieved so far.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Dr. Akumidike, I think let me thank you especially for promoting OKOBI in your university. You've given some good account of challenges that are inherent in businesses under partnership, and also I think to some extent you expect that the work you're doing at the university at the moment will create some awareness, giving people the strength to overcome those challenges experienced on the partnership. How would you,
Exactly.
yes, can you give us an overview of how the OKOBI student club has performed in the Kingsley Ozumba University within in the last 6 months when you started the program? Give us an overview.
Okay, Prof. That's very good to know. Immediately the program was launched, we took up the matter, and then we set up at the faculty level, because the university mandated us at the Faculty of Social and Management Sciences to anchor that exercise. And we immediately set up a committee, a 3-man, 4-man committee that were grounded on the knowledge of this OKOBI. And then immediately the students resumed, we started, announcing the awareness of the club. And then we are happy that up to 120 at the moment students have registered under the OKOBI Student Club. And we have also told them what it's all about. We have exposed them to the program or the curriculum as developed by the Office of the Chief Economic Advisor to the Imo State government, which they handed over to us. So, like one of us here has already said it is in 3 segments or models. The last one being the research aspect, which we have also told the students that we shall all stream on these models. At the moment, there is a 2-way we are going about the teaching and learning aspect of the techniques of cooperative businesses and other group-based businesses, such as partnership and all that. So, and the students are very keen to appreciating that. At the moment, we have organized the students very well to the point that they now have a president, secretary. In fact, they have executives which they meet always to brainstorm on the programs or the businesses they want to undertake as groups. So, and I have introduced the president to some of the officers of the Chief Economic Advisor, and are working together with her. She's a 300 level student, very brainy lady. She's also coordinating the students under OKOBI. And we are also at the background to supervise what they're doing and then encourage them in one way or the other. So at the moment, they have made presentation to the Vice Chancellor on what they will do and the cash they will need, which the Vice Chancellor, Professor Ines Dozier, has embraced happily and is promising to release some funds to them in a moment from now. He will release some money according to in line with his promises, so that they will take off. And what they have in their agenda, one is to establish a shop, a marketing shop on the campus where students and staff can get what they want, as well as other forms of businesses which they have informed us that they want to bring on board. Having said that, we need also, just like you take the matter of OKOBI, the information around OKOBI to students, secondary school students. I'm happy that it's also part of what the students have envisaged to go into. Go to marketplaces, announce this OKOBI in the communities, and then go to schools to ensure that they also establish a students' club to catch them younger, because for them, we are saying we catch them young, but we are catching them younger at the secondary school level. So I'm happy that the Office of the Chief Economic Advisor has this agenda, this idea in their kitty, which also we have muted to that meaning that we are all working together under one spirit to getting things better done. So we are happy that we are getting enough support from my university management.
Okay. Thank you very much.
OKOBI.
Thank
Yes,
you very
sir.
much, Dr. Akodike. That's been very generous of you. And we hope your students continue to flourish, and we're here to support them. So let's move to the other university, Umagu University of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. I think it's represented by Dr. Judy Waha. Dr. Judy Waha, do you want to say hello to our audience and then introduce yourself and your university, and we take it from there?
Okay. Good day, listeners. This is Dr. Judy Waha. I lecture in the Department of Entrepreneurship Studies in the University of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, Umagu, Imo State. This is one of the state-owned universities in Imo State. So OKOBI, we know the One Kindred, One Business initiative has been pioneered by the Office of the Chief Economic Advisor to Imo State government in helping to tackle the issue of unemployment in Imo State. So we first of all looked at it from the angle of instructed that schools should change the curriculum from the B mass to CC mass, reflecting a 30% of what is obtainable in their area of operation. So we now
sorry, Doc, before you move, you have used some technical words, CC mass, and our audience may not be conversant with it. Do you want to explain in layman's language what that means and what you did with it?
Yes, in the layman's language, the CC mass means the core curriculum, the core curriculum minimum academic standards. That means that the 70% of your curriculum will be given to you by the NUC based on the standards that they're maintaining. And then you develop 30% of your course based on your peculiarity of one, where you are situated, two, what is obtainable in the society, and the challenges you want to solve. So it was based on this that our school now decided that to take Afro-capitalism as a course under the 30% curriculum in entrepreneurship, where we now embedded OKOBI, the One Kindred, One Business initiative. But first of all, a lot of people may not understand what Afro-capitalism is all about. Because Afro-capitalism is all about businesses stop being from being business actors to institutional actors, helping in building institutions, helping in driving something like unemployment, creating jobs. So it was based on that we presented that, and the university management, University of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences management, under the Senate leadership of the able Vice Chancellor, Professor CCSA, deemed it fit to approve it first at the Senate of the university before sending it to NUC, and we finally got the approval from NUC. So we divided that course, Afro-capitalism, into 2 semester courses. The introductory aspect of it is a second semester, year 1 course. And then we talk about Afro-capitalism 2, which is a first semester, year 3 course. And it is here we now brought in things like OKOBI. Under OKOBI, we are talking about how can institutions help? How can how can people come together to form group businesses that are profitable, using it to drive unemployment? Then in the Africa Capitalism 2, it is where we will not delve into the challenges of trust, building trust in group-owned businesses and not the rest of them. So that is what we are doing academically. I think Dr. Echeta will talk about the aspect of the OKOBI Club.
Okay, Dr. Echeka, thank you, Dr. Waha, for that overview. Dr. Echeta, please, do you want to tell us what your university has achieved so far? And also, when we launched the OKOBI initiative at your university, what you've done since then?
Thank you. Good day, everyone. I am glad to be here and to actually thank Office of the Chief Economic Advisor for the opportunity to have OKOBI launched in University of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. I want to also appreciate the Vice Chancellor who actually facilitated the logistics and are supported by the Office of Chief Economic Advisor. Our sister Jovita and her team actually helped in midwifing that launch. I mean the OKOBI student initiative launch in the University of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Thank you once again. Now, to be candid, in line with NUC, you know, NUC all along have been talking about entrepreneurship. So entrepreneurship had before now domesticated in virtually all the universities and all the tertiary institutions in Nigeria. But what the Office of Chief Economic Advisor has done in this OKOBI initiative is to a kind of putting it into proper perspective so that you drive the message home. So in University of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, the student did not find it difficult identifying with the OKOBI initiative, since they had already had some tutorials and already in practice with some of the skills that are actually making wave today. Because we know that the jobs are not there, unemployment is rising, but with good education and entrepreneurship, will not create or will not have students and graduates that will not just be job seekers, but they also be job creators. So the issue here is not just employing yourself, but at the end of the day, you're going to be employing others. And that's exactly what OKOBI is doing. So, and after the launch, immediately after the launch, we approached the Vice Chancellor, who graciously approved that we have 5 different cooperatives that will be manning different areas of skill, right? So like each of the 5 faculties will have a cooperative, and each of those cooperatives will be dealing with some skills. For example, perfume making, detergents, leather works, in the area of confectionaries, computer networking and computer installations, the area of paint production and electrical installations, the area of fabrication, fabricating all these farm implements. In fact, it's a money-making machine, the area of bakery and other agricultural value chain. So the students are already organized. By next week, we'll have these 5 cooperative registered. And that is what we are doing. We just resumed for the 2025-2026.
Okay, it seems we have lost Doctor there. But before he comes back, let's take this commercial break. If you are just joining this program, this is the One Business, One One Kindred, One Business initiative brought to you by the
They
office
are
of the Chief
graduating,
Economic
then other students.
Chichi baby, now you be this longest time oh. See as you dey shine. E be like say you don't get job for oil company oh.
Oil company job, ke? I no get any oil company job. Oh. This shine where they see me shine so. Now as a result of OKOBI.
Which one be OKOBI now? Abeg also for your babe oh. I need help bad.
Haba. Now you never hear about OKOBI. OKOBI now One Kindred, One Business initiative. We go help wipe out poverty and create employment for you and everybody for your community. Check around you now. Use your sense. Calculate any business where you go fit set up together with your kinsmen, community members, and even your friends, whether na rice farming, palm kernel shells, poultry, fishery, pineapple production, rabbit keeping, oil production, honey production, plus other etc. Set them up as joint business with your family and friends. Then reach out to the office of the Chief Economic Advisor to Imo State Government. Him go guide you, direct you as you go take do am. This business go work well, bring go bonge profit and create employment for we people.
How I go fit get them for phone abeg?
Oya call this number. You go get all the answers where you need about OKOBI. 0701 351 2035. 0701 351 2035. Or you call 0911 436 0076. 0911 436 0076. Or you book appointment to get meeting to find out everything about OKOBI. OKOBI, that the feature of the shared prosperity agenda of the Executive Governor of Imo State, Distinguished Senator Hobo Zodema.
OKOBI, it's green for me.
Okay, before I return to the Umagu University, let's go to Dr. Emmanuel Bliss. I hope that's the name. Do you want to tell us what your university is doing? I know you're busy where you are now, but if you can give us 4 minutes to introduce yourself, say hello to the audience.
Yeah. All right. Hello, dear listeners. My name is Dr. Emmanuel Bliss, Onikachi Kamalo. I'm the Director of Entrepreneurship in Declaration University of Nigeria, Maryland, Okebe. So we are a private university, and then our Vice Chancellor is Reverend Father Professor Wes Margaret. So he's somebody that loves so much entrepreneurship. So when he heard about this, he was so excited and he wanted us to be part of it. Though we've not been it has not officially been launched in our institution, but we are working so hard. But hopefully by the end of the month or first week of December, we are going to officially launch it. Before the launch, we've been working hard to set up the structure, and we are training students. Of course, we don't have entrepreneurship as a department, but we teach entrepreneurship skill as a course, which, of course, I'm the coordinator in that department. So with the light of the OKOBI Club, so we have infused this into our entrepreneurship units. So what we do is we basically have set up the units where we try to train students on different skills. So we have set up that platform. So it will be a platform where students will get opportunity to learn different kind of skills so that tomorrow this problem of unemployment will not be a problem. So our university, we are making so much effort to train our students to have that mindset of an entrepreneur, have that mindset of having their own business, managing their own business, trying to develop their own ideas, and then try to see opportunities and make good use of it. Because entrepreneurship is primarily is just the act of identifying a problem or an opportunity and creating an innovative solution for that opportunity, and of course create value. Let me bring it down more. Make money for yourself. So we have different groups. So the different students subscribe to different skills, which we are currently training them. Like we have graphic designs. We have two sections. We have what we call the digital and the physical or non-digital skills, which students, they've all subscribed to it. In fact, they basically made it compulsory that you must learn at least 2 skills before you graduate. So the infusion of the OKOBI Student Club will make it more beautiful. So we have for digital skill at the moment, we have a graphic design, We have mobile app design and web app design. We have data analysis. Yeah, we have 3D design and all that. So basically, this is what we have for now for digital skill. For non-digital skills, so we have paint production, we have hairstyling, we have barbing, that's hair cutting, we have the fashion designing, we have the confectionery, we have the soap production. So these are different sections in our entrepreneurship development skill. And different students, they subscribe to these skills. At the moment, we have a very big salon where different students learn how to barb. And what we are trying to achieve with that is that at the end of the day, if they learn very well how to barb, they work there at their convenience, maybe within the evening time or weekends. They can come there, cut their fellow students' hair and make money from it. So we just want them to have that sense of belonging. Like you can trust in your abilities, you can trust in your skill and make money with it. We have paint production, but at the moment, just one of we are doing a renovation. We did renovation projects last month. In fact, the paint we used for that renovation project was produced by students. And I saw the excitement in their face, how they were so happy that they produced a paint and used it to, paint one part of the structure, and it was looking so fine and of a great quality. It's amazing. Like the fashion, we saw students make trousers, make skirts, make shirts for themselves. One actually made a polo, normal polo. You would never know that polo was made here. And I saw the excitement, I saw the joy they derived when they were trying to showcase their skill on that project day. So OKOBI Club will be an amazing thing for us here. So we have a whole lot of students, about 60 of them subscribe for graphic design, and you don't have an idea how beautiful their designs will be. And we have data analysis and all that. So we have different projects. As it stands, now most students, they don't buy soap. What they do, they go to the lab, they produce the soap, share it among themselves, and use it for cleaning their hostels and the facility. So I love the fact that they enjoy this thing, and I love the fact that they are thinking out how they can actually start producing for sale, at least start selling within the community. They will also have the plan of having a bakery. Like there are students studying or learning confectionaries. So for now, they are baking chin chin or puff and all that. But I know with time.
I think there are many things you're doing, Dr. Emmanuel. So I take it that the entrepreneurship module you have is available to all your students, or is it restricted to an elective?
No, it's available to us there, but then you have the opportunity to choose any one of your choice. Like we have a whole lot of them, so you choose, I want to do this, and then we train you on that.
Okay. So that's fine. That's fine. So I know you are busy, and yeah, I think Atlantia convocation is going on today. So I wish you and the students a pleasant day. But please hang on if you have the time. But let me invite Miss Adeze Ashaheme, because the OKOBI for students we are talking about has gone beyond Imo State, has actually gone beyond Nigeria. So Adeze works for the Office of the Chief Economic Advisor, but she's currently studying in Italy, in Rome, to be precise, at Lewis University, and she'll be able to give us an idea of what her university is thinking of doing with the student clubs in Imo State. Adeze, do you want to say hello to our audience, and we'll take it from there?
Okay, thank you very much, Professor Kenneth, and hello to our audience. It's a pleasure to be here. As the moderator already mentioned, Lewis University is really gaining interest in the OKOBI movement, and particularly with the OKOBI Student Club. So already in the university, they already have programs like lab sections where they encourage students to come together and set up startup businesses. So once they graduate, they actually get that business or idea registered at the company, which is also similar to what we are trying to propagate with the OKOBI Student Club in Nigeria. So when they learned about the OKOBI Student Club, they indicated very huge interest in it, and they hope to have collaborations with universities, and conversations are already going on about that. So that way, aside us doing what we are doing in Imo State and in Nigeria, we can also link our activities with what is going on in the Western world, and also align with broader conversations around African-Europe relations. So Lewis University is very keen to working with students. And for instance, what Dr. Emmanuel mentioned about data analysis, graphic designs, and all of that, and other brilliant ideas that the students can bring up, they can also know that they can be in Imo State and tap into the global sphere. So that's one of the things Lewis University is trying to achieve with universities in Imo State, and conversations are going on, and soon we'll be reaching out to students. So I would like to advise every young person there, because I'm a young person myself, that you can do anything you want to do and you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. And there's a great, great, great open window of opportunities to tap into. So don't take it that you're in Imo State doesn't means you are restricted. No. There are a lot of people that want to hear our voice. There are a lot of people that are interested in OKOBI or interested in whatever you're doing. So let's just keep doing what we are doing. Thank you.
It's also fair to mention that Lewis University is one of the top private universities in Italy, and it's a prestigious one, and we're glad that they have shown interest. And hopefully, maybe also, I think they want to talk about the idea of either a grant or a partnership that will link students in Imo State with what is happening at Lewis University in Rome, Italy.
Okay, thank you, Professor. So as I mentioned, the university here have like the startup they do with their own students. So now they want to also support OKOBI Student Club with grants. So these grants will enable students that have discussed about their ideas, done a good business proposal, and register their business kickoff. So when you have your idea, they are willing to support with money and also collaboration. So for instance, you set up maybe a tech company or a solar business or whatever, and then they support you with grants. They don't just stop there. They also want to link you up with their own students. So you can proudly say, yes, I have partners in Europe who are also students like me. You guys will share ideas and also maybe become shareholders of the same business. So it's just bringing like wild collaboration. So that's one of the things the university is doing. They're also willing to support with grants too.
Okay, great. Thank you, Adeze. But that's to show the breadth and length that the OKOBI movement has gone. So outside Nigeria, there are universities that are showing interest, and we're encouraging our universities and our young people to connect to this kind of global linkages that will benefit everyone. Before I go to Mr. Benjamin Aduli, who is a money person, and because Adeze started talking about grants, because some of the students starting their OKOBI businesses might be wondering how they will fund these projects. In a way also that the OKOBI businesses won't end up being a burden to the university that they are host universities. So, but let me give Dr. Desmond Echeta just 2 minutes to wrap up, because he was interrupted when he was speaking. Do you want to sort of give us a quick summary of where you're going to before Mr. Benjamin comes in?
Thank you, Prof. I think my own is thanks to the Office of Chief Economic Advisor and His Excellency for supporting that office in this initiative. A lot of takeaways. One, by the time these students will be graduating, they've already learned how to continue to come together, because why most businesses fail today is because it is basically one man. But if you are coming together in this OKOBI model, you see that there will be sustainability, because what you do not see, the other person will be seeing it. And that is the way to go. So I trust the leadership of University of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, particularly the Vice Chancellor, Professor C.C. Eze, who is agricultural economics, is interested in what we are doing, and he's been giving support and is ready. In fact, on daily basis, he calls on phone to ask what OKOBI is doing on campus. And I tell you, in the coming weeks, we'll have these 5 cooperative registered, since we already have the trades, the skills are already domesticated. That's just for us to sharpen it using the instrumentality of the model of OKOBI business. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Echeta. And talking about cooperatives and money, there is no better person to talk about it this morning than Mr. Benjamin Aduli. Mr. Benjamin, do you want to say hello to our audience and introduce yourself, and we take it from there? Okay, as he's trying to get himself ready, Adeze Nwaka, do you want to have a final reflection on what you've heard and what the universities are doing as we move along?
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much, Prof. And thank you, our listeners, for being with us this far. So the message is simple. We've gone beyond just the OKOBI movement. We are now trying to ensure that even at the universities, that these competencies are built in the students. There's collaborative mindset to set up their own businesses. And right now, we've heard that there are opportunities to access grants. So if your university students club is not still structured, or you have some lapses here and there on how to get things going, this is the right time to ensure that your students are structured and the businesses are ready to run. In addition, if you're a university in Imo State, or you're part of a university in Imo State, or you're an academic in Imo State, ensure that your university students take advantage of this opportunity and be part of the OKOBI movement. OKOBI has gone beyond Imo State. OKOBI has gone beyond Nigeria. OKOBI is being discussed in environments that show that OKOBI is the future. So do not be left out. Take advantage of it and ensure that your students benefit. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Adeze Nwaka, for all the good job you've been doing in this regard and pushing it, and you see how far we've gone with it. So, Mr. Benjamin Aduli, do you want to say hello to our audience? We got like 5 minutes, 6 minutes to do this.
Good morning, everyone. I don't know where you are. I'm currently in Nigeria. My name is Benjamin Aduli. I run a group of company called Maize Group. And within this group, we have the Maize Trade Multipurpose Cooperative Society Limited. We are a network of small businesses all over across Nigeria. At the moment, we are in over 32 states in Nigeria. We have a network of over 252,000 members who are committed to saving. Every month, we save an average of 5,000 Naira. That gives us an average saving capacity of over 1.25 billion Naira. We are built into a fund, which we call the Assured Invest Cooperative Trust Fund, which was launched on the 2nd of August in Abuja. We're in the process of getting our final accreditation now for the Ministry of Agric. We'll now launch this as a nationwide fund, which will now lend money to businesses that we see as potential to grow into a national ecosystem.
Okay, sorry, because we have limited time here, I want us to go to the meat of it, which is about the money issues, right? So you have this OKOBI businesses in our universities. So you've listened to 4 universities, they're talking about what they have. So in case, because most OKOBI businesses are asking for money, where would the money come from? I think you have the solution, right? So that's why we brought you on board. So how can you help to fund OKOBI businesses and the ideas? Do you want to spend 2 minutes on that?
All right, we have a model where we provide credit to members of our cooperative under what we call production credit. So for any OKOBI business, either as an individual or as a cooperative or as a corporate body, any of them can work. All they need is just join the cooperative and then submit their business idea. It doesn't have to be a business existing, just a concept. We have our BDSP model. BDSP is Business Development Service Provider, who will then work with the business to turn it into a bankable or an investable business. Our BDSPs do not charge our businesses any money. They invest their time and their resources to structure the business into a bankable or an investable business. We will invest in the business either as equity or as debt or as a mixture of both within what we call the assured investor model. We would explain to you what the assured investor model is and then pair you up with one of our business development service provider who will then work with you to grow and structure the business to where it becomes investable. The business is then posted on our marketplace where we then use any of the financing model available to us to raise the actual capital for the business. It is when the business is funded, that is when the BDSP, who is the business development consultant, is then paid for the services he has rendered for the business. In some cases, the BDSP can even decide to convert his services into an equity in the business. In that case, there's no need to pay him any money because he now become a part owner or a part equity investor in the business as well. So our BDSPs are willing to work because they are guaranteed that one way or the other they will get paid eventually, because they also see this as part of their own corporate social responsibility for the community. So we are willing to become part of the OKOBI ecosystem, where we provide three things basically for OKOBI-based business. One is access to capital, two is access to technology, and three is access to market.
Okay,
thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Just hold your thought there. So we have a lot of communities in Imo State who are now coming forward to become OKOBI businesses. What you are saying in a nutshell is that they don't need to have the full business before they can benefit from your services. All they need to have is a good idea, and then you assign consultants to them, and they don't need to pay these consultants, and the consultants will help them develop the ideas to bankable
That is correct.
projects, right? And it's only when they get money from you or from any of the platforms or networks you have that the consultants will be paid. So everything comes to the communities free of charge. Maybe they can part with some equity. Is that a fair way to summarize what you've said? Okay, fine.
That is exactly what I've said, Professor.
Okay, fantastic.
That's what I've said.
So there are communities now, including the University OKOBI business, listening to us. So if they want to contact you and follow up with this offer, is there a number they can reach you on?
Yeah, that's correct. My direct number is, you can reach me directly, or you can go to our website, or you can call our customer service. I can share that with you, or if you want me to say it online,
no, you can mention it,
right
because people
away.
listening now they may decide to call you right away. There are communities, as I mentioned, and groups that are looking for money, and your services sound very appealing.
Okay, our website is mystrade.ng. MyStrade is spelled MAIS trade, TRADE.ng. My direct number is 0811 88 68840.
You can call it again, please.
A second number.
Call that number
0811
0811
0811 88 68840. I'm also typing it on the window so that anyone can have it.
Okay, so because we stop on the hour, I want to thank everyone who has joined us today. I want to thank the Office of the Chief Economic Advisor, Mrs. Jovita Agu, Mrs. Adeze Nwaka, Ms. Adeza Shaheme, Ms. Uba Namani, who have contributed to making this work. We also thank our panelists, Dr. Echeta, Dr. Iwoha, Dr. Akowodike, and Dr. Emmanuel Bliss. Thank you all. And I also thank my co-moderator, Professor Jude Nzako, and I remain your host, Professor Kenneth Amechi, the Chief Economic Advisor to the Imo State Government. And finally, if you want to reach Mr. Benjamin Abdulli, thank you also for coming. His number is 0811-886-8840. You can also reach him on 0906-9422-603. He is the money person. He will give you the money you need to start your OKOBI business. So thank you for listening and see you next time.
Chichi baby, now you be this longest time oh. See as you dey shine. E be like say you don't get job for oil company oh.
Oil company job, ke? I no get any oil company job oh. This shine where they see me shine so. Now as a result of OKOBI.
Which one be OKOBI now? I beg also for your babe oh. I need help bad.
Haba. Now you never hear about OKOBI. OKOBI now one kindred, one business initiative. We go help wipe out poverty and create employment for you and everybody for your community. Check around you now. Use your sense. Calculate any business where you go fit set up together with your kinsmen, community members, and even your friends. Whether na rice farming, palm kernel shells, poultry, fishery, pineapple production, rabbit keeping, oil production, honey production, plus other etc. Set them up as joint business with your family and friends. Then reach out to the Office of the Chief Economic Advisor to Imo State Government. Him go guide you, direct you as you go take do am. This business go work well, bring go bonge profit and create employment for we people.
How I go fit get them for phone I beg?
Oh, yeah, call this number. You go get all the answers where you need about OKOBI. 0701-351-2035. 0701-351-2035. Or you call 0911-436-0076. 0911-436-0076. Or you book appointment to get meeting to find out everything about OKOBI. OKOBI, now the feature of the shared prosperity agenda of the Executive Governor of Imo State, Distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma.
OKOBI, Omona Wike, Owoyala.
It's green for me.